Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this tarot reading we will focus on Texas, what will happen in Texas in the next 5 years. We will look at every year the main themes 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029 and 2030. I know this year will be a big year because there will be government elections as well, so we will see if there are any kind of cards that will show up in terms of that. But also let me know if you are from Texas, how things been happening in Texas, how life's been. Are you happy the way things are, or are you not? I'm very curious to hear it in the comments as well. What kind of changes would you like to see in Texas specifically? And I can also recommend you to check out my other readings. I have quite a few. I have readings on the United States, other countries as well, the president and other presidents. But also check out my regular zodiac sign readings that you can look into how to navigate your life. And I can tell you that I predicted many elections in terms of how they will come out in various countries. But today we are focusing on Texas, so let's jump into 2026. Okay, so what we have here is the new moon in Pisces card. Meditate and contemplate. So this is a card that talks about rethinking our future. So I think probably Texas is at the stage where it has to kind of consider what are the next step in the life or in the future of the state. There might be some planning when it comes to come to this, but let's see what is the card are revealing. Okay, so the card we have here is the Temperance. Now what we need to know about the Temperance card, that it's a slow moving card. It's a slow moving energy. So I'm kind of getting from this that things are not necessarily speedy in Texas either. Things are kind of sluggish, slow, but this card is actually very good from a point of view that it shows that Texas has all the resources, everything that it requires to be successful. And I think it is able to become successful. But I think what's really important right now is patience. Being patient in terms of not rushing into anything. Because when the Temperance comes in, it's very important to take one step at a time. And again, you have here a very slow moving energy, not only with this Temperance card, but also with this meditate and contemplate, because I think there are certain things to be rethought. I don't know if that has anything to do with the election itself, but again, the patience is really required. It can be also connected to the health system, because the Temperance can be connected to that. But we also have here this wish granted card. Dreams are coming true, prayers answered, miracles, patience, ask for more luck. So this is a very, very positive card actually, because it shows that things are going to be turning out well for Texas even in 2026. But I want to kind of call your attention to the word that I said many times before touching this card: patience. So it's very important here, but I think luck is going to be on the side of Texas, and some kind of a dream will come true. So let me know, especially if you live in Texas, what are the dreams, the aspirations of people who live there? What would you like to achieve? Now let's move on to 2027. The first card we have here is look at the big picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So when the full moon is in Sagittarius, or was in Sagittarius, will be an important time in the life of Texas. So again, you have here this look at the big picture. another kind of planning related card, when you have to kind of focus on the long-term plans and how you want to achieve it, and don't necessarily focusing on little setbacks. So again, when you kind of look at the theme here is meditate, contemplate, look at the big picture. Very important to kind of start something new. The next card for 2027 is the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands can be a leader. It's a very fiery female leader. Let me know who do you think it is, especially in the local government, because I'm not really familiar of the local politicians. But again, this is someone who is fiery, someone who is passionate, someone who can achieve everything she wants, and kind of getting energy sector as well with this card. But I think again you kind of have this theme here of achieving something, because the Queen of Wands doesn't matter what everybody else is thinking. She can get whatever she wants. And again, with this long-term plan, very important for Texas to really focus on what do they want to achieve. The next card for 2027 is the Open Window, golden opportunity, clarity, guidance, spiritual calling, synchronicity. So I think from all of these words, what you need to really focus on is that there will be in 2027 a golden opportunity for Texas. That will be clear. There's going to be signs, symbols around it that's going to lead to that. So I think there's going to be a very lucrative opportunity for Texas in the year of 2027. Now let's focus on 2028. The first card we have here is your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So again, when the time the new moon is in Capricorn might be important, but this is a very amazing card, because up to this year we've been talking about patience, we've been talking about slow progress and focusing on the long-term plan. But you can see in 2028 your hard work is paying off. And what this card is all about, that's something that you put a lot of effort in, something that you worked very hard on. Finally, there's going to be results. Maybe the economy is going to be performing better, but some kind of results will show up. We also have the Page of Cups. So Page of Cups can be connected to children or the youth. Maybe there's some kind of a program connected to the younger people. But generally, the Page of Cups is all about dreams, aspirations, news updates connected to that nature, or also can be connected to the arts. But I think what's really important aspect of the Page of Cups, some kind of a surprise. So because it's generally connected to some kind of a surprise, what you're not expecting, and maybe that's how this hard work is paying off will happen in 2028. That everybody's gonna be surprised about the success of the state. Now you also have the Independent. Go on your way. Unique path, self-starter, own business, freelance, boss. I think what's really important here that Texas needs to focus on their own goals and be very independent from whatever other states are doing. Now again, I don't think that Texas would kind of go independent from the United States. But I think what's really important here, the unique path, the unique business, the unique resources to kind of focus on all of those. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading for Texas. But before that, quick reminder to like, share, subscribe, and hype. Let me know in the comments where are you watching from, especially if you are Texas. Let me know how things been going on there as well. And definitely check out my other readings. So interesting that 2029, what we have here is the void of curse moon. Nothing will come of this situation. So 2028 will be successful, but I think 2029 there will be something that will not go anywhere. We will see what the other cards will reveal, but generally nothing will become out of this. It can be a project, it can be some kind of an initiative that will not land, it will not go any kind of positive direction. Well, and no wonder, because the clarifier is the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles can be connected to unemployment. It can be connected to bad economy. It can be connected to lack, when something is missing, lack of resources, lack of self-confidence as well. But I'm kind of getting here that probably in the year 2029, the economy will not go really well when I kind of look at this Five of Pentacles connected to the nothing will become out of this situation. Now, what we also have here is education. Knowledge is power. Study, teach, training, read, write, publishing, advance. I think what's really important here that maybe there will be some educational initiatives that will not go anywhere, or studying or something to the younger generation, because kind of getting poverty, because the Five of Pentacles can definitely connect it to poverty as well. So anyway, there's going to be some kind of a setback in 2029. Now let's see 2030. So you have here the South Node for Texas, and don't let your past hold you back. So I think what's really important, I'm kind of getting that it focuses on the previous year, that whatever setbacks was in 2029, that shouldn't kind of hold back the state of Texas. But let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have here the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is a card that can be connected to disillusionment, apathy, and not seeing the opportunities because whatever went wrong. Like all of those three cups indicate something that went bad, right? And when you look at the first card we had here was don't let the past hold you back. Because on this card, someone is sitting here, right, under the tree, and he is offered something. So this can be any kind of deal that will come to Texas. And Texas is gonna be kind of questioning it, whether it is good or not, because there was something that happened in 2029 will hold them back. We also have here the sideways, indirect path to success. Explore all paths. One leads to another, sampling life. Okay, so when I kind of look at this, for me, this combination pretty much tells me the story that there's going to be some kind of a deal, something that's going to be offered to Texas, but it won't be exactly what they want, because you have here this sideways, indirect path to success. And that's kind of like, for me, when I was in situations, oh my God, what am I doing here? And generally things will unfold. So I think what's really important for Texas in 2030 to be open for new opportunities, because there's going to be something here, but I think there's going to be a big focus on what went wrong. Now let's see, what do we have in the bottom of the deck. We do have here the Knight of Wands, which is a very fiery, passionate energy focusing on new initiatives, innovation as well, and can be indicating that Texas might be more successful than they think. I think there's going to be a slow progress in the first 3 years. 2029 might be a tricky year from an economical perspective, but I think that will kind of still have its impacts in 2030. So let me know, what do you think? I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.